Hey guys, and welcome back to the Retail Rip Review. In our quest to find whatever the best football set of 2025-26 is, we're going to check out some Panini Mosiac today. We featured it previously on the channel with the super box we got from Costco, but I thought we'd check out some of the other retail formats today. Let's go ahead and talk about what we can expect to find in each and the pros and cons of each one. So Mosiac is kind of unique in the sense that it actually gets all three retail format releases here. It has fat packs, hangers, and blasters. And we certainly don't get that for all of them. It also has mega boxes too, but we didn't feature that in this video. But not all the football products get hanger boxes, and certainly not fat packs and that sort of thing. So as far as what each one contains, they all have their kind of exclusives here. The fat pack tells you to look for Mosaic camo pink parallels. The hanger box tells you to look for exclusive blue scope parallels, and we saw the purple scope parallels in our previous video. And the blaster box tells you to look for blaster exclusive Mosaic orange fluorescent parallels, and these actually look really great. Also, the blue scopes look really good too. The best part about all three of the retail formats for Mosiac is that you can actually find case hits in all three of them. So if you look in the fine print on the fat packs, hangers, and blasters, you'll see kaleidoscopic, stained glass, and micro Mosaic. Those are the three big case hits for Mosiac, and you can find them all in each of these boxes. So that's nice to know that you can actually find some good things. Sometimes fat packs especially get kind of boxed out when it comes to really big hits. Downside is you do get four blue scopes in the hanger boxes, but I don't think you get access to any numbered cards. So that could be kind of a detriment depending on how you feel about that sort of thing. Like I said, I do think they look really nice, so it's not to say that there isn't anything worth collecting, but if you're on the chase for numbered cards specifically, I would probably avoid the hanger boxes. And like I said, the orange fluorescents look really good on the blasters. The biggest downside to Mosiac that I can see, honestly, is the price point. It's definitely inflated over what I would consider a normal, fat pack hanger or blaster box to retail at. And I kind of expect that with football cards to some degree, but I don't know, it kind of depends on what you're looking for. You can get fat packs for baseball and other sports as cheap as $5 or $6. So why would you pay $15 for a fat pack of Mosiac football? You only get 15 cards in there, so that's only $1 per card. The hanger box, I believe, let's see how many cards you get in that one. Does it say? It doesn't even say. Well, if it does, I can't find it. But the hanger boxes are a little bit more expensive. I'd say about 22 to 24. So we're looking at like double the cost of what a normal product might cost. And the blasters are about 35. So relative to what you get, you're still paying that around that $1 per card price point. That might just be a little bit too much for some people. And I just, think relative to the return, I think it just kind of depends on how you feel about it. On the positive side, I have seen a decent amount of the case hits that we mentioned come out of retail products in my brief kind of skimming on the internet. So there is something to look forward to, but just wanted to get that out of the way in case anybody was thinking about picking this up. Just be aware that if you go up to the register with a couple of hanger boxes, you're going to be shocked at how much it actually costs. We'll save our blaster for last and just go ahead and go through these guys one by one. See if we can find one of our exclusive camo pink parallels. I'm hoping that'll be obvious to see. Let's go ahead and get into this. And once again, here's the base card design for Mosiac. It's pretty nice, and just for comparison here, I have a couple of the other ones here. Here's the Phoenix cards too, just in case we want to do a little quick side-by-side. And we haven't featured it on the channel yet, but this is the new 2025 Prism cards as well too. I've got some thoughts on this set. I think I'll save them. I'm not sure when we're going to feature them on the channel, but the release has been pretty disappointing with this set, and in general, I think I would avoid it just kind of as a quick aside, but just wanted to give you guys a quick look through to see what the three cards look like in case you favored one over the others. Obviously, that would ultimately probably drive my purchasing decision, whichever one I thought looked the best. Let's see who we get here. We have Willis McGahee, you have Damian Martinez here on the rookie card, Harold Fannin. He had a great end to the season here. I feel like towards the end, he was the only person Shador could throw to. And Jihad Campbell. You're going to get a green Mosiac here of Hunter Henry on the Patriots. And so yeah, the typical parallel on the Mosiac cards is this kind of X-Fractor-like design here, and they just call it a Mosiac, so it's a green Mosiac. And then here, this is going to be one of our, I think this is one of our pinks. It's going to be Tim Brown here on the Raiders. Hard for me to tell. It might just be, oh no, actually, I think it's just a silver. I got a little ahead of myself there, but that's pretty cool to get one of the legends on that. And we're going to have a turned around upside down card here. This is going to be Kareem Hunt. And behind that, we're going to get Kyron Williams and T. Higgins. I think these are all pink, actually. You know, that's so funny. That is, yeah, and I think the Tim Brown 1 and 2. This is definitely a case of my color blindness kind of coming in here, because it's kind of a subtle pink, but there it is nonetheless. So yeah, these look pretty nice. And T. Higgins. And we also get a bang insert here with Kyle Hamilton of the Ravens. And we're going to get an Elevate Mosaic here with Trey Harris. None of these are going to be numbered, but they all look pretty nice. And then behind that, we're going to get one of our Germany games here with Bryce Young, and a couple more of our vets, Thurman Thomas, Greg Zuerlein, and Kenneth Walker. All right, so that's very nice. Let's move on to our hanger box and check out our blue scopes. Blue scopes are definitely a little bit more on the nose, which is good for people like me who have trouble with more subtle variations. All right, here we have Tony Dorsett on the Broncos, Dak Prescott. Our first rookie is going to be Derek Harmon, and Kenneth Grant, and Tet McMillan, and Maxwell Hairston. Our first mosaic here is going to be Khalil Shakir of the Bills. And this is going to be an example of one of our blue scopes here with Jamal Charles of the Kansas City Chiefs. Very nice looking card. I like it when it's actually, see if some of the other ones have more of just like an all blue background. You can really see the circles pop in the light. This kind of looks like they're dancing around. We also have Josh Jacobs here. And Tyler Warren here on the rookie card. Very nice. And I believe this is a variation. Yeah, thankfully, they do put this little handy V up here. So you kind of like the standard cards where they have this more like portrait shot. So that is going to be like a kind of an image variation card. And then we also get Jackson Dart. Very nice. So Tyler Warren and Jackson Dart, two great names to get on our blue scopes. Put you over here. We're also going to get an elevate here of our boy Calvin Johnson on the Touchdown Masters. Kind of hard. Some of these are kind of hard to see. There's just a lot going on there. And we're also going to get a notoriety insert with Sam Darnold and an elevate with Pat Bryant. These are just going to be base, and another base Touchdown Masters with Lamar Jackson. So yeah, you get a lot of like mosaic parallels of things here. You're also going to get Matt Milano. You're going to get a base rookie of Jackson Dart. That's cool. There's Tua, TJ Hawkinson, and Joe Horn. So yeah, that wasn't too bad. Got some good names on our blue scopes there. So overall, I would say that was a success. Let's go ahead and move on to our blaster. All right, let's go ahead and check out our blaster box too. Said 6 packs of 6 cards each, only 36, so this won't take too long. And maybe we can feature a mega box sometime in the future, but didn't want to go all in, so to speak. All right, pack number 1, let's see what we can find. I have Warren Sapp here on the Raiders. Shamar DK, a rookie. I have Michael Irvin here in the Touchdown Masters. Mitchell, Cam Hayward, and Jeremy Shockey. On the lookout for our newly minted boy Cam Ward as well too. That would be nice to find. I mean, that would be just like him now that we've fully adopted him. He would retreat into the background. Now we have a green here. This is with Devin Hester on the Bears. You know, I prefer Devin Hester when he was on his Falcons. Now, I would definitely think of him more in the Bears gear. We have an epic performers here with Derek Stingley Jr. There's Abdul Carter on the rookie card. That's going to be another one of our variations. I'll put you over here. We have Rich Gannon on the Vikings. Didn't know he was on the Vikings. Think of him as a Chiefs and then a Raiders QB. And Geno Stone. Our next pack. We'll start out with Jerry Jeudy here on the Browns. Eric Moulds. Elijah Araujo on the rookie card for the Seahawks. You can get a notoriety mosaic parallel here with Dylan Gabriel. And we're going to get an England games here with Tank Bigsby of the Jaguars and Jaylen Warren on the Steelers. Our next pack. We have Joe Burrow here. Have an up-down season for Joe Burrow. It looks like we're going to get our orange card as well too. We have Carson Schwessinger, a rookie card. That's a nice one to get. I think he led the rookies with tackles this year. You can get a base notoriety here with Ladd McConkey. And our orange is going to be a bang insert with Brian Branch on the Lions. So, you know, I would have preferred it to be on a regular card, honestly, because I think those may be numbered, but the insert, not so much. But it does really pop, though. I like the way that the orange fluorescence looks, so really like the looks of these cards in general. So I would definitely be on the lookout for some of those on the singles market. We have some Roma Dunze here and Puka. And 2 packs left, yeah. I think you only get one typically per box, so that's going to be our one orange here, unless we get lucky. We have Harold Carmichael here on the Eagles. You get another green here with Graham Mertz of the Texans. This is going to be a rookie card. Put you over here. You get just a silver mosaic here of TJ Hawkinson. And we get a Hall of Fame card here with Peyton Manning on the Colts, Quinnen Williams, and Xavier Worthy. This is going to be our last pack. Oops. Oh boy. There we go. All right, we got Kyle Van Noy, Gray Zabel, rookie for the Seahawks. Shout out to you, Paulie. And we're going to get Ashton Janty on our last green parallel here. And that's going to be a rookie card, and it's going to be another variation. So that's a good one to get to. Go ahead and put you over here. I feel like overall the rookie class this year kind of underwhelming, but there's still some good names. There's a bang card with Josh Hines-Allen, Max Crosby, and we're going to finish with Zach Bond. And that's going to do it for our blaster as well here. Overall, between the different formats, it's hard to say. I guess you just really have to kind of pick which parallel that you like. I think out of all of them, I like the blue scopes the most. So maybe I would lean toward the hangers, but as far as value is concerned, like I said, they're all going to end up, you know, costing you around the same dollar per card. So it's really kind of a pick your poison type of thing. But overall, I like the looks of Mosaic, and so I think we'll probably see it moving forward on the channel here. Just wanted to thank everybody so much for tuning in, checking out some more football cards with me. Only a couple more sets of, you know, to check out this year, so then we'll have to kind of determine who the victor is overall. But I would say a pretty decent showing here from Mosaic. Let me know in the comments what you think of Mosaic and if you've pulled any case hits from retail. I know I sure haven't, but it would definitely be on my bucket list. Thank you guys so much for watching the Retail Rip Review.